Good afternoon. Welcome to the University of Texas School of Law's 2025 Sunflower Ceremony. Please rise to welcome the Texas Law Class of 2025. Please welcome the faculty of the University of Texas School of Law. Please welcome the Dean of the School of Law, Bobby Chesney.
Please be seated. Welcome, distinguished guests. Welcome, faculty and staff. Welcome, family and friends. Welcome, anyone who accidentally came in here looking for the engineering convocation. Most of all, though, welcome to the law school class of 2025. All of us are here to mark a great milestone in your lives, graduation from law school. It seems like forever ago, you were beginning your journey. Remember orientation? We were all together just like this, probably the only time between then and now when you were all truly together. I was there. I was on stage hogging the microphone then just like now, and I told you back then that your journey was going to get underway and it would last for about 1,000 days. And that the journey was a matter of training and preparation. I said that, in fact, I believe you have a profound moral obligation to train hard and rigorously during this journey, for you were undertaking to be able to represent people and their most precious interests as their champion, as their attorney. And I pointed out that your life was on a collision course with that of many, many other people, most of whom you absolutely do not know yet. But one day you would meet them and you would become their attorney, and they would depend on you. The path of your lives have been drawing ever closer for these 1,000 days to those people. You've been pouring your best efforts and your time into ensuring that you'd be ready for them when the time came. And now, you've done it. The 1,000-day journey is over. Along the way, you've acquired remarkable powers of analysis, argument, research, communication. And I know you'll use these abilities wisely and generously, that you'll be a blessing to the society that made your education possible. But of course, it's not just society that made your education possible. You know who else made your education possible? Here's a hint. They're here, they're watching, they're clapping for you. So these great things we celebrate today, they were made possible by mothers and fathers and spouses and partners and brothers and sisters and friends and extended families and your pets, possibly also breakfast tacos. So I invite you to take a moment to recognize all that love and encouragement, that moral support and material support that help make the day possible. Please rise and show your family and friends your appreciation. Thank you. Now, next, I'd like to say something on behalf of your faculty. On behalf of my colleagues, we're all so proud of y'all. We're proud of your hard work. We're proud and grateful for the ways in which along the way you gave back to the school and the community and to each other. You've done so much, your coursework, your clinical work, your pro bono work, your internships, journals, organizations, moot court, mock trial, negotiation, society games, assault and flattery, making fun of us, that's okay. You've carried on all the traditions of excellence that are characteristic of our graduates. And speaking of those graduates who go on to become alumni, today is the day that you join the greatest group in the world, the Texas Law Alumni Association. The Texas Law Alumni, there's a lot of them here today. They're leaders in all they do, public service, private practice, the judiciary, elective office, you name it. And starting today, you're part of that great tradition too. So today really is a commencement, a beginning. Yeah, it's the end of one kind of relationship you've had with the school, but it's the start of a new relationship. So don't be a stranger. Come back when you can. Share your wisdom as a mentor with the next crop of 1Ls when they arrive. Volunteer and participate. Come to the alumni tailgate game November 22nd when we beat Arkansas. Now, speaking of alumni staying in touch, it's now the part of the show where we do something really fun. We're going to hear from our student speaker, your permanent class president, Ms. Sophie Hess. Ms. Hess is from Lexington, Massachusetts, and received her bachelor's degree from Haverford College as a political science major with a concentration in peace, justice, and human rights. She's been a student leader throughout her time at Texas Law. She's been head society coordinator in the society program, public service scholar on the student advisory board for the William Wayne Justice Center for Public Interest Law, an officer of the Student Bar Association, student ambassador for the admissions office, and after graduation, Ms. Hess will join Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid as a G. Raleigh White Fellow, working on the education team representing students with disabilities. Please join me in welcoming your permanent class president, Sophie Hess.
Thank you, Dean Chesney, Dean Bangs, and all who made today possible. What a 3 years that was. I'd like to begin by congratulating you on the ordeal you've just endured. Congratulations for making it this far in the face of the many challenges presented by a legal education. What you've just accomplished took grit, determination, and perseverance. You should all be so proud of yourselves. I am, of course, speaking to the families of the Texas Law class of 2025. Thank you for everything. I can only imagine how annoying my classmates and I have been to be with for the past 3 years. We're very sorry. But in our defense, we were negotiating bedtime from the start. You had to know this might be coming. Next, I'd like to thank the Texas Law faculty. When you met us, we were clueless. Now, we have at least half a clue. We'll try not to embarrass you too much as we look for the other half. Thank you as well to the staff of Texas Law. You make the law school run, and you always made it fun. Special shout out to the docket staff who kept the coffee flowing. My passing grades from quite literally every class are due to you. At its core, to be a lawyer is to be an advocate. to meet a client where they are and address their legal needs. The class of 2025 has had plenty of practice advocating. We've advocated for pretend clients in pretend lawsuits. We've represented real clients through the clinical program. We've advocated for each other, for additional bar prep support and resources for public interest students. We've even advocated for ourselves at the state legislature against laws designed to limit our free speech in the classroom, our access to healthcare, and the due process rights of our immigrant neighbors. I know we're ready. Let's go do this. The class of 2025 is wonderfully diverse. We hail from 32 states and 9 countries. We are engineers, veterans, musicians, philosophers, and athletes. There are many things that we disagree about strongly. For example, at least one of us believes that the New England Patriots run from 2001 to 2019 is the greatest dynasty in the history of sports. Others would obviously, and wrongly might I add, disagree. There will always be things to argue about. Fortunately for us, that's why we'll always have work. So it might seem odd to suggest that conflict is not where the action is in this brief and beautiful life we share. Things of true and lasting value are built when people come together and work for our mutual benefit. Don't define yourself by what you oppose. It's a waste of your potential and all that we can build together. And despite our differences, there is one thing that unites us. We've devoted ourselves to the practice of law. We've made this commitment because we know that the rule of law matters. And this comes with a responsibility. After today, or let's be honest, after emerging from our bar prep caves in 3 short months, we are no longer only students of the rule of law, but stewards of it. And boy, is our timing good. We graduate into a time and world in desperate need of responsible and steadfast legal stewards. Our legal institutions are increasingly under attack, both the universities that educate us and the organizations that hire us. When we were applying to Texas law and received our first brochure from the admissions office, we were greeted with the promise that this was the best place in the world to be a law student. Now, as we leave this place, the onus is on us to be the best lawyers the world urgently needs. 3 years ago, Professor Good gave Section 3 advice that's been my guiding light through law school. Ahead of our first final ever, we were freaking out. We lacked both perspective and sleep. In our final class of the semester, Professor Good reminded us of what our final exam would not cover or reflect. It would not be testing the qualities of our character that are critical to leading a good life. 3 years later, I ask us all to remember that our future accomplishments, though well-earned, also won't define the quality of our character. I've lost this perspective before. After receiving the lowest grade of my life in property during 1L, I cried for a week and thought my life was over. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Property professors, please cover your ears. But who cares about the rule against perpetuities anyway? The quality of our character, the clients we'll meet, and the people we'll serve matter so much more. To the class of 2025, this is a course of time to celebrate what we've accomplished. But I'd like to add the wrinkle that so much of this is luck. If we consider the 8 billion people with whom we currently share this planet, the fraction of them who had any hope of finding themselves here with us today, graduating from Texas or any other law school, is infinitesimally small. I say that not to diminish our accomplishment, but to encourage us to feel what I hope we do every single day: gratitude. We are so lucky to be here today. We've worked hard. In our careers, we will work harder. Let's remember that even the opportunity to do so is something we are lucky to have. In the words of three wise philosophers, Paul in Galatians 5:13, Voltaire, and Spider-Man's Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's use our power well. Doing so doesn't depend on the career paths we've chosen. Stewardship of the legal profession can take many forms. Whether it's mentoring a young lawyer, taking on an extra pro bono case, ensuring a client has access to the justice system, or advocating within your firm to promote fairness, I know there is room in all corners of the legal profession to make a difference. With our Texas law degrees, and might I add, as graduates from a T14 institution, we now hold an awesome power and responsibility. Let's put our power and privilege to good use and pay it forward. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and hook 'em.
Let's hear it again for Sophie. Now it's my distinct honor to introduce today's convocation speaker, a justice of the Supreme Court of Texas, a proud graduate of the class of 1990, and if I may be so bold, a valued friend and advisor, Justice Jane Bland. Justice Bland has served in the state judiciary for more than a quarter century, joining the state's Supreme Court in 2019. Before that, she served 15 years as a justice on the First Court of Appeals and 6 years as a state district judge in Houston. Justice Bland is as well known and admired for her service as she is for her jurisprudence. Among her many contributions, she serves on the Advisory Committee for the Federal Civil Rules for the Judicial Conference of the United States. She's a member of the American Law Institute. She's the Supreme Court's liaison to the Texas Board of Legal Specialization and to the Texas Supreme Court Historical Society and the court's Rules Advisory Committee. In 2010, Chief Justice John Roberts presented Justice Bland with the William H. Rehnquist Award. It's given to a state court judge who exemplifies the highest level of judicial excellence, integrity, fairness, and professional ethics. She's the recipient of too many awards and accolades and honors for me to begin to mention them all here. As a double Longhorn, she is quite simply an extraordinary public servant and a fine exemplar of the ideals our school and our university seek to promote. Please join me in welcoming Justice Jane Bland.
I had to move the bench. I'm smaller than our other two speakers. Dean Chesney, faculty, family, and loved ones gathered here and online, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2025. Congratulations and well done. Today is a celebration and the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with experiences only a law degree can provide. Thomas Gregory, a lawyer, raised the funds to build this gym in 1930. One of UT's first graduates, he later became Attorney General. By the time I stood in your shoes in 1990, and if you are one of the lucky ones to have been called on by Good, Johansson, Sturley, Silver, Poe, Hu, or Levinson, then perhaps not completely prepared, then I truly have stood in your shoes. Anyway, by 1990, Gregory Gym was no place for a graduation or even a workout. It was not air conditioned, and it stank of sweat. The building had to adapt with a new student-driven version that preserved elements of the old. You are the law school's next generation of lawyers, a UT legacy far more meaningful than a gym. Over the last 3 years, you have adapted to change at an ever-quickening pace in our society, in law, and in your personal lives. The grit and agility you needed to earn a law degree will help you recognize obstacles, but not be defeated by them. Understand different perspectives and overcome blind spots, your clients and your own. When work is difficult, it can be hard to look past our discomfort in the moment and see that we have gained desirable traits like agility and grit. But as you reflect on the challenges you have overcome in your legal education, I hope you now can see it. It's time to take what you have learned into the world and share it. In Texas, lawyers take an oath to practice integrity and civility in addition to fidelity to the rule of law. The emphasis on integrity recognizes the gravity of the choices lawyers face. Ours is a profession dedicated to resolving problems and conflicts. Our professional lives are about decisions, our own and those made by the ones who depend on our advice. How we frame those decisions can make all the difference. Neuroscientists tell us that a default setting influences behavior. It is why Google Chrome fights so hard with Apple Safari to become your default web browser. People gravitate to the status quo because sticking with it requires less cognitive effort. A default web browser may affect your internet experience, but the consequences of legal decisions are serious and play out across society, including the rules for web browsers. In large measure, legal thinking creates the rules we live by. Legal defaults become the principles that govern conduct for everyone. How does one incorporate integrity as a default in legal decision-making? First, ask questions, knowing that you do not have all the answers. Possess and nurture with a curiosity without preconception. Be open to feedback that questions whether a legal decision is a just one. Second, put others in a position to make good decisions by rooting your legal advice in an honest assessment of the facts. Take what you have learned here at Texas Law, or as I like to call it, UT Law School. Take what you have learned about respect and tolerance into your professional life. Use it to guide your interactions. Over the next decades, you will tackle tough challenges. Working with others, it will be your touch that is embedded in the solutions to these challenges. Third, appreciate that comparisons are odious. People who constantly compare themselves with others, even favorably, find less satisfaction in their work and in life. Even though I'm really, really proud, Sophie, that your class is the one that returned us to the T14. As lawyers, metrics abound. How do my billable hours compare with someone else's? How about my starting salary? Did I obtain the top jury verdict in Texas last year? These measurements can be useful marketing tools, but try not to use them to gauge your value as a lawyer or the value of your work. Our value as lawyers instead is in what we do for others, our clients, our system of justice, and our society. Find that intrinsic value in your daily work. No matter how mundane the task, remind yourself that you are helping another person address a legal problem. Knowing your real value, rather than relentlessly grasping at external benchmarks as a measure of your worth, will help you weather setbacks and begin again in your professional careers. What does this have to do with integrity? In business school, students learn about the fraud triangle of opportunity, incentive, and rationalization. As lawyers, you will be tested by opportunities to act dishonestly. Given the trust that society and our clients place in us, we more than others must resist over-reliance on metrics that pressure us to depart from what we know is right, or use those metrics in a poor attempt to rationalize what we know is not right. The other virtue our oath focuses on is civility. However much we as lawyers may disagree with each other in principle, we must build relationships that allow us to work together productively. When I was your age, I would have not stopped to consider civility as an ideal. But incivility is damaging in unobvious ways. Participants in a study who witnessed rudeness before watching a video of table tennis were far less likely to spot a man in a gorilla costume walking through the frame about halfway through. As lawyers, we are there to spot the gorilla, but merely viewing another's incivility impairs our thinking, compromising our ability to notice critical facts and make good decisions. At the Fifth Circuit Conference earlier this week, a physician who spoke to a group of judges highlighted studies revealing that incivility increases stress, adversely affecting physical health. It is no secret that we have seen a decline in respect for government institutions and the legal profession, and a departure throughout society from civility toward one another. What can we as lawyers do to change this trajectory? First, model civility for others. Foster connections and make colleagues and your adversaries feel heard and respected. Resist the temptation of too much isolation, perhaps especially when you just want to be left alone. Isolation can lead to undue worry, rumination, and the crankiness that leads to incivility. It leads to texts you wish you had never sent. Second, view rudeness in others charitably when you can. This is hard, especially when you're driving in graduation traffic. But remember, rudeness often reflects misplaced stress or an ignorant failure to appreciate a different perspective, not an intentional insult. Spend time with people who are not lawyers, whose moral compasses are a check on an overly legalistic approach to ethics. They understand more than we do the value of the catchphrase, "Be kind, not right." As lawyers try to be both. The gorilla study comes from Christine Porath's work. She offers career-affirming advice and career-affirming research for those who make an effort to be civil. Managers seen as civil are twice as likely to be viewed as leaders. People are motivated to work harder for a person they consider to be civil. People who share gratitude for another's help are viewed, yes, as more civil, but also as more competent. It is true and often said that people take more to heart what they watch us do than what they hear us say. Before we act, though, we often frame our next steps in our thoughts and in our words. These thoughts spur and hopefully shape our future actions. Perhaps the power of words to influence our behavior is why mission statements and mottos are so ubiquitous here at UT. Walter Cronkite earnestly intoning on game days, "What starts here changes the world." A reminder at eye level on the tower, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." An ideal etched above the law school entrance, that they may truly and impartially administer justice. Our court's age-old motto is "Sicut patribus sit Deus nobis." May God be with us as he was with our fathers. I would add mothers to that. It is Mother's Day weekend. It is perhaps a recognition that our court can use all the help it can get. Come up with a motto that works for you, one that encapsulates values that you cherish above all else. Rely on it before you act. Use it to set your default. Until you have one, you are welcome to borrow mine. Save the best part of yourself for the people you love. Law is a noble occupation, but it is just that, an occupation. Your family and your friends who are like family are more than that. They will be with you through career highs and career lows, through joy like today and sorrow. We tend to put our best foot forward for clients, our bosses, when in court and making commencement speeches. Our loved ones know us better than that and love us in all our imperfection. Right, Doug? So, in the years to come, on the drive home from work, wash away any grouchiness or worry the day has brought, and give your loved ones the best part of you. Embrace the chaos of spilled milk and making spaghetti in a navy suit with a toddler on your hip. Marvel in it. Conference days at the Texas Supreme Court are tough. I am grateful at the end when a senior justice opens his back porch to all of us, and we look over the Texas Capitol in the twilight. There is an enchantment that comes from sitting on a porch, enjoying each other's company after an exhausting day. We restore each other's spirits. Try to find the place and the time to be restorative for your family and for your future colleagues. A similar enchantment comes at reaching milestones like this one, where in the blink of an eye, 3 years of the world revolving around the law school gives way to a lifetime of new professional horizons. Hug the people who helped make this moment happen. The continuing complexity of our society sets a tall order for today's law graduates. I have no worries. You are the talented, ethical lawyers we want guiding society's future decisions. We need people like you who seek collegiality even in adversity of opinion or circumstance, and who confront your own weaknesses in a continuing effort to better yourself and your profession. I look around this room, and I can confidently say that you are better lawyers than you think you are. I realize for a few of you, that's a pretty high bar. For everyone else, should a grain of self-doubt emerge next year, stop and say, I am a better lawyer than I think I am. Welcome to the beginning of your professional journey. May grace and peace and a little fun accompany you throughout it. And as a fellow alum of the school now known as Texas Law, hook 'em horns.
Graduates, we arrive now at the conferral of degrees and pinning of sunflowers. Probably a word of explanation is in order about this unique ceremony for our guests. As you can see, graduates of the University of Texas School of Law do not wear traditional academic regalia. For the first 20 years after the university was founded in 1883, in fact, no graduates of any of the parts of UT wore the cap and gown at graduation. Now, at some point, a committee of students that apparently did not include anyone from the law school decided that despite the hot weather, let's put on cap and gowns. And the law schools weren't having any of it. Now, was this a sign of their commitment to procedural due process, perhaps? Was it that they'd all just bought white suits and they didn't want the investment wasted? Quite possibly. Is it just too hot to wear wool robes in Texas this time of year? Nobody can know. But the university president and the faculty had a crisis on their hands. They conferred, and then finally deciding that they didn't want to argue with a bunch of newly minted lawyers, They decreed that law students, and only law students, could skip the academic regalia as long as they adopted some kind of distinct and significant insignia to be worn at graduation. And as to that, the students then made an inspired choice. Helianthus, the sunflower, it suits UT very well. It's a native plant that flourishes all around the world. It has the remarkable property of always turning to face the sun, and as we like to say, it's much as a good lawyer should be drawn to justice and to the sanctity of the rule of law. So this great tradition continues to this day, and every graduate will be called to this stage now and will be penned with the sunflower. The penning will be performed by 3 leaders from our school: Assistant Dean Lauren Fielder, Professor Tracy McCormick, and Assistant Dean Elizabeth Bangs. The names of our LLM graduates will be announced by Professor Kevin Haynes. The names of our JD graduates will be announced by Professor and former Dean Ward Farnsworth. Professor Haynes, will you now come to the reading lectern and, from over there, and get us underway? Thank you.
Syed Muhammad An Abbas. Beatrice Alcida Dahlia Anderson. Julia Sabrina Beeson. Diego Cantu. Luis Alfonso Cardenas Sepulveda. Michael Jean-Leo Conrad. Nettie Pedro Domingo. Cole Douglas Jimenez. Cecilia Hinojosa. Bingjiang Wang. Ru Jing. Sydney Marie Leverett. Sheun Lean. Kennedy Elizabeth Walters McCormack. Santiago Mesa. Isabella Palmieri. Maria Jose Ramon Kediak Barba. Juan Riestra Ramirez. Juliana Sanchez Viejo. Pamela Santana Anda. Alessandra Villanueva Adamayo. Peiyuan Wu. Sin T. Bo. Win Chung Chow.
Dean Chesney, it is my privilege to announce the JD Class of 2025. Maudavi Audiredi. Noah Gabriel Aldea. Zachary John Alkire. Masa Al-Mufti. Clara Lakshmi Outfeld. Caitlin Amini. Caitlin Marie Anderson. Bardia Araste. Alyssa Madeline Ariano. Travis Brian Atchley. Luca Atsariti Crucia. Liseth Guadalupe Pardillo Garcia. Alexia Kristen Baker. Natalia Baptiste. Catherine Bartos. Morgan Eugenia Bates. Hannah Elizabeth Beard. Jesse M. Bennett. Jesse's also receiving a master's degree today in public affairs. Madison Stites Belamovich. Blake R. Birdwell. Jonathan Parker Blackburn. Elizabeth Ellen Blackford. Isaac Lynn Blackmore. Cameron Blotke. Cameron is also receiving today a Master's of Science in Social Work. Hannah Botorf. Simon Zachary Bowers. Martha Ann Brow. Austin Broussard. Marissa Ann Bucci. Cheyenne Boudwani. Benjamin Aaron Budner. Michael Finnegan Burke. Charles Wade Burton. Catherine M. Byrne. Aaron Calder. Alessandro Vincent Campagna. Blaine Campbell. Ethan Carter. Brennan Sterling Carruthers. Anna Patricia Celia. Mike Chang. Brandon Charles Carnob. Cassie Chen. Olia Kista Hodova. Sung Jo Cho. Yoon Cho. Catherine Choi. Madeline Ann Sikota. Claire Coburn. Caroline Monet Coggin. Emma Abigail Collier. Sarah Jane Conley. Laura Patricia Cox. Cullen Carson Crisp. Kat Daffin. Clayton Dana Bashan. Monica Marie Davis. Haley Harris DeHaze. Hunter Robert Dentino. Anna Newell DeShazo. Paul DiFiore. Uchechi Monica DK. Jesse Thomas DeLaura. Ashlyn H. Dillinger. Gabriela Maria Doganeri. Christina Dole. Nicholas Alexander Drake. Jacob Peter Dustin. Ochbayar Enkbot. Brandon Farrenfort. Umber Faruqi. Ryan Alexander Faulkner. Tammy Olaide Faiga. Caleb Noah Fick. Madison Flyshaker. Ariana Elizabeth Flores. Bryce Reed Friend. Jack Ryan Gallagher. Paige Elise Garner. Lucas Omar Garza. Sarah Jessica Gear. Charles Geyer. Anna Catherine Gamaluka. Milo R. Goodell. John Paul Gossett. Rowan Elizabeth Gossett. Sydney Jean Calder Gottfried. Kevin Wilson Grooms II. Shelley Grostafone. Kathy Guan. Emily Ann Guest. Apurva Gunturu. Mariah Christine Hall. Ali Khalid Hamza. Colin Hancock. Sydney Michelle Hanna. Owen Russell Harrison. Cameron Joseph Hart. Patrick R. Hardigan. Naina Devi Hatangadi. Anna Rose Habine. Camden Nathan Hedges. Taylor Marie Helmkamp. Taylor is also receiving a Master of Arts degree today in Russian, East European, and Eurasian Studies. Turner Hennington. Sophia Quinn Hess. Jackson High. Caleb Renoir Hill. Hayden Hill. William Grant Hochul. Emma Hoffman. Noah J. Hoffman. John D. Hoffman. Kelly Marie Hogan. Samuel Roy Holden. Victoria Rose Juliet Holder. Emma Jane Hopper. Gabrielle Olubanka Howells. Anders Gunnar Huizinga. Anna Renee Huthnens. Ella Ruth Eichard. Hattie Spencer Jeffries. Annalie Jeffress. Mackenzie Reagan Jeter. Miriam Elise Jewell. Morgan Nicole Johnson. Gray Walton Johnston. Eston Dane Jones. Jack Jordan. Shania S. Qasim. Harry Katz. Ty Kennington. Fayez Khan Mohammed. Sean Joseph Kiley. Ashley Jisoo Kim. Jungwoo Daniel Kim. Andrew Joseph Kwa. Jonathan Caleb Ladd. Isaac Christian Lawrence. Won Kyung Helen Lee. Carissa Lynn Leffingwell. Tyler Allen Lempiner. Mitchell Levinson. Eliza Nora Levy. Kendall Lincoln. Scott Thomas Lindberg. Ashley Elizabeth Little. Vivian Liu. Evan Miguel Lonquian. Gabrielle Loya. Timothy Connor Lund. Jacob Mansour. Gwyn Patrea Murata. Corinne May. Thomas Patrick McCauley. Thomas is also receiving today a master's degree in public affairs. Joshua Thomas King McLean. Audrey Grace McClure. Eleni Marie McGee. Saket S. Meka. David Merlinski. Natalie Merton. Andrew Dawson Metz. Clara Elizabeth Agnes Migala. Ian Koppel Miller. Ian Lowry Miller. Jake Hunter Montgomery Miller. Alice Gongshu Min. Kaylin J. Mitchell Bennett. Muskan Rahim Momin. Jacob Earl Moore. Ava Ilaria Moran. Grace Moreland. Nathaniel J. Morgan. Morgan Margaret Moseman. Hema Muller. Brittany George Murphy. Miranda Renee Natera. Amber Nicole Navarrete Gonzalez. Jessica E. Nesbitt. Kaylin Denise Newsom. Louis Michael Newsom. Crystal Nguyen. Diana Obina. Agenoroda Blossom Udaro. Joseph Christopher O'Neill. Charlie Minsu O. Timothy J. Painter. Rohit Apu. Jovita Pardo. Alana Park. Kimberly Marie Pilatovsky Snell. Sophia Poirier. Carolina Quiroga. Lauren M. Radigan. Abhay Kumar Ram. Mackenzie Marie Rhine. Andrew John Rhodes. Dominique Beatrice Richardson. Alexandra Denise Rico. Thomas William Riley. Mariana Inez Rivas. Wei Yuen Circle Roby. William Moore Rocky. David Alexander Rodriguez. Jordi Rodriguez Canales. Maren Jean Rolfson Taylor. Keaton Thomas Russo. Tiana Nicole Ryan. Nathan Patrick Samiek. Abigail Nicole Sanders. Frank Andrew Sarno. Evan Noah Schneeberger. Allison Brooke Schrader. Jordan Shuck. Elliot Schulte. Neil Arthur Schwartz. Neil is also receiving today a master's degree in global policy studies. Carson Wesley Schwertner. Alan Logan Sellers. Evelyn Jean Sells. Safa Shaw. Olivia Catherine Shaheen. Shuji Shao. Madison Miss Tony Shepard. Brittany Sylvester. Lacey Silvestri. Casey Nicole Simmons. Sophia A. Skipper. John L. Smith. Marisol Jenkins Sobek. Isabella Sofruniu. Margaret Elizabeth Solly. Christina Tianqiu Somaraju. Singhuan Joyce Song. Kevin Michael Sorstock. Meredith K. Spalding. Mary Guerin Spears. Harlan Spute. Catherine Elizabeth Spry. Kiara Jewel Staten. Sydney Mauer Starrett. Logan Massey Stewart. Maurice Nicholas Straub Piazza. Anna Marie Strong. Nico Studebaker. Eleanor Joan Stiles. Charlene Sun. Justin Sun. Cameron Sutton. Brianna Terrell. Amelia Jane Thayer. Marvin Carl Tila. Alan Thomas. James Earl Tickner. Logan Mark Tinley. Logan is also receiving today a Master's in Business Administration. Eric Trimble. Veda Sai. John Jack William Tucker. Laura Ruth Turner. Max Hayden Varela. Leslie Marisa Villacorta. Alan Jonathan Villarreal. Colby Camden Vokey. Kirk Amos von Chrysler. Alex Wachino. Sarah Rose Wagner. William Grant Walford. Luke Cordell Walker. Brendan Michael Waller. Jackie Rogers Wannock. Lauren M. Wang. Jack Cole Warshawski. Daniel J. Weinstein. Maya Eliza Werba. Melina Joanna Westerland. Jordan Lee White. Madison Nelson Wiedemann. Claire Elizabeth Wilkie. Sean Williams. Nicholas McClure Wilson. Peter James Wise. Sydney Elizabeth Wiswell. Wade Garrett Witcher. Logan Joseph Woodward. Grace Wright. Zhou Yang Wu. Nianyi Yi. Hannah Elizabeth Young. Thomas Christopher Zapata. Matthew George Zavaro. Jinhua Zhang. Ruyu Zhao. Which one? Which one? You read it? That's Shuyu Victor Zhao. Ruyu Zhao. Nicole Zhu. Zachary Zimmer. Aaron Zwiener.
Let's hear it for the class of 2025. Thank you. And special thanks to Kevin Haynes and Ward Farnsworth for those outstanding readings. Thank you, gentlemen. So here we are, come to the end. After all the time and all the effort, the last grains of sand have dropped to the bottom of the hourglass. You've done it. This incredible feat of effort and dedication and brilliance. You have done it. And so in just a few seconds, we're going to adjourn. But before we do, a few things. One, I want to ask everyone to remain seated at the end while the stage party departs down the middle as we came in. And then as the last of us pass, if the graduates begin to depart from the front one row at a time to follow behind. And then everybody, head over to the law school. The faculty and I will be waiting for you there to congratulate you. We want to see your family and friends. But for now, it's time to give the last directives that you're going to get as a student. First, for the students, all rise. And last, just for a few seconds, if you would, close your eyes. Close your eyes and picture the day in hot August when you first arrived on campus. Think about the first time you cracked open a case book to brief a case to be ready for class. Did you highlight every word? You probably did. I know I did. Think about the first time you were called on. Think about wondering what it would be like when you got called on. Would you say the right thing? You're here. You did. Think about your first exam. Think about how far you have come from the person who filled out their application way back when. How very, very far. And now, open your eyes, see yourselves as we now see all of you. You're no longer the students of the class of 2025. You're the graduates of the class of 2025, and it is time to celebrate.
celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get on.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, losing all control.
Fill up my